All right, folks. So welcome to today's team link up. US recording. All right, great. Now here's the deal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Keron Matthias, and we have our 90 days challenge. That we're gonna be doing step by step, day by day. We started on July 1st. Today is July 2nd, Saturday, July 2nd. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but if you decide to start your 90-day run on that particular day, you can follow these videos to get practical steps to grow your business. All right. Now, yesterday we charted a clear plan as to how we can clearly make a lot of sales and how we can clearly get a lot of people involved with business. What I want to share with you guys today real quick, and these meetings don't last past 10 minutes. What I want to share with you guys today real quick is understanding that your goals won't matter if the systems that you have in place are not matching up to them. All right. Yesterday we talked about setting the goals. We talked about working towards the goal, working numbers and all of that. That won't matter if the systems that we have in place are not catching up to them. Now, Keron, what are you talking about? Here's the deal. If your goal is to hit platinum, for example, in ranks, if your goal is to hit platinum with this awesome company, all right, and you're only talking to 3 people a day, that's your system. Your goal is to hit platinum in 90 days, and you're talking to 3 people per day. Now, you can actually get lucky and get 2 good people out of talking to 3 people per day. But I'm talking to the people who, won't get lucky. Because chances are you may get lucky, chances are not. But I'm talking to the people who want this to be sure shot, who want what they're doing to be sure shot, and they're not depending on luck. You can't want to hit platinum in 90 days and you're only talking to 3 people per day. It won't work. All right. So understanding that systems are very important. Now, in having systems, there's another thing that we have to understand. The habits that are non-productive, the habits that are not going to get us to our goals, we need to drop those habits fast. We need to sacrifice and drop those habits fast. That's what we need to do. It's a need, not a want. But most people do what they want to do, right? They don't do what is needed. Most people do what they want to do. And then at the end of the day, when we do what we want to do, we always get the results that we don't want. All right? So we have to do what we need in order to get what we want at the end of the day. Now, I'm going to make it practical for you guys to understand. And then we're going to go into what we're going to do this evening at 6 p.m. Jamaica time, and it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? Now, when we get up in the morning, we have to have a schedule that we're following. And the schedule that you're following, you have to get up and you look at it every morning and then apply yourself accordingly. Get up, look at it every morning and apply yourself accordingly. Now, the aim is, what we're aiming to do right now is to minimize as much fluff as possible and go down to the meat of the matter. What is the meat of the matter on this 90-day run? Simply put, high value activities. High value activities, right? Now, I know we talk about personal development, we talk about listening to things that can improve ourselves and sharpening the axe, reading books and all of them stuff. Those are not high value activities right now. All right? Those are not high value activities right at this moment. However, if you should be driving from point A to point B, you should be listening to a personal development book. We're getting music out of it completely because I've cut my music out. I used to have this insatiable appetite for music. I cut the music out completely. I'm now listening to personal development or strategies that can help me along this 90-day run. All right? Or it's a 90-day, I'm saying 120 days because they're working right through until we hit December for the last 6 months of the year. All right? All right, guys? No. Music, cut music out of your diet if it's not something inspiring, because sometimes you may have some inspiring music to get in that mode that you get overproductive. If it's not something like that, then gossip, celebrity news, bad news, what is happening in your country, if it's not a part of what you're aiming to accomplish, then, I mean, cut it out completely. I'm saying this to you guys because we're in the mindset right now that we're doing whatever it takes to make it happen because we realize that our best is not good enough, right? We've realized that the best is not good enough, so now we're at whatever it takes to make it happen, all right? Who is on here that is with me in doing whatever it takes, as long as it's legal, moral, and ethical to make it happen for themselves. If you're one of those persons, just type I in the chat box. If you're one of those persons that's willing to do whatever it takes, just type I in the chat box. So you can type I in the comment section if you watch it on YouTube. Whatever it takes. All right. Now, what is high value activities? High value activities is getting the message in front of the customer. That's high value activities. It can include your social media prospecting posts, high value activity. Your ad campaign, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, high value activity, right? Marketing and sales, high value activity. If you're not marketing, you're selling. If you're not selling, you're marketing. If you're not marketing, you're selling, and so on and so forth. All right? I know there's a difference. Why is it high value activities to promote on social media? Because you're actually talking to people. I did a live yesterday, and I'm going to do one immediately after this. I told myself I'm going to do one live every day for the next 90 days. Right? So I did a live yesterday, and people are reaching out to me and saying, hey, I saw your live. I want to know more. Talk to me. High value activities. Those things work in the background for you whilst you are now working on your list. All right? Another high value activity, talking to the customer face to face, one-on-one, or in a WhatsApp chat. High value activity, going out there, meeting with the people face to face. Hi, who do you know that would be interested in losing 5 to 7 pounds off the tummy within 5 days? These are high value activities. Once you're in front of the customer, right, or you're in front of a potential partner, that's considered high value activities. Now that we know what high value activities are, what we now need to do is to see how many people we can pass through the channel as quick as possible so that we make our high value activity productive, because the high value activity can become low value if you spend too much time with one person. All right? You want to spend as little time as possible with one person whilst giving them as much value as possible or enough information to get them curious to want to know more, right? That's pretty much how I did it. So I'm going to give you guys a quick conversation on what I made a post and somebody reached out to me. All right, I'm going to just give you a quick example of what happened. All right, so I made the post and she reached out to me. The post said, do you know anyone that's interested in earning an extra 500 to 1,000 US dollars per month from home? All right, so the person say, yes, but what is it? No, remember, we're minimizing the time that we spend with one person. Would you be able to get the info on a web conference tonight? Or you'll be able to get the info on a web conference tonight. Tripping over myself here, right? But in a nutshell, it's an opportunity to earn some extra money. Full stop. In a nutshell, it's an opportunity to earn some extra money. Enough to spark the curiosity. Person say, okay. So I said, will you be able to attend? Person say, yes. I said, okay, great. I send the person the link. The person hopped on. All right, me following up. I said, also, please share this on your status for me. Thanks in advance. And the person shared it on the status. All right, they hopped on the call. After the call, I said, hi, good evening, how are you doing? Person said, I'm not too bad. I said, awesome. Do you get the opportunity to sit through the entire call last night? Person said, yes, I did. Okay, great. From what you saw, what do you like best? The fact that I can make more money than what I'm working now. Awesome. Believe me, that's what inspired me to this kind of business. Life was hard financially for me before this business came along. So I'm just pretty much putting myself in a person's shoe and showing them where I was. Yes, I was where you were. right now? On a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, how would you rank yourself in terms of wanting to be a part of this business to fast track your financial success? Person said 10. I said, okay, great. Which one of the packages you want to start with? So, first, I don't remember all the packages. So I resend them to the person so that they can choose a package and get started. So you notice all of this conversation, everything that I just read, it didn't take 3 minutes. It didn't take 3 minutes. I got the person on the call, they got the full information, and I came back on a follow-up. It didn't take 3 minutes to follow up, and that's it. So you want to be talking to as many people as possible in a shorter period as possible, because we have the systems. What some people actually do, they go on the line. I want it, somebody say, "How?" Person get excited. Okay, I have this awesome business. Da, 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 da. Before you know it, you gone 2 hours trying to explain back and forth how everything works with one single person. That's not high value activity, right? It's not high value activity. Don't get excited and don't attach any emotion. It's hard to do, but don't attach any emotions to the process as we go through this. Be as emotionless as possible, and detach yourself to the process. And we just work the process with enthusiasm, work the process with focus, but try to detach your emotions from it. So if the person says yes, if they say no, it's the same, you're moving right along. So keep going through the numbers. High value activities. All right. So with that said, what we're going to be doing right now, as we come off this call, we're going to be reaching out. We're going to be reaching out to as many people as possible. All you're going to do is say, hi, how you doing? Person reply. Quick question. Do you know anyone would be interested in losing 5 to 7 pounds off the tummy whilst earning an extra 500 to 1,000 US dollars? That's it. Or you can go to all the people who you sold the products to already. Everybody who you'd have already sold, even if you talked to them before. If you spoke with them before and they say, no, I'm not interested, ask them if they know anybody else that would be interested. Let them know, hey, listen, I'm relaunching my business, right? I'm relaunching my business. I'm super excited because some new things are happening in the business, right? That I know that will help a lot of people. Never put the focus on you. Because what some people do in sales is put all the focus on them. I have salespeople who they're trying to sell me something and they put the focus on them, and that turned my interest off completely. All right, and let me give you an example. Hi, how you doing? Person say, I'm great. You say, all right, listen, this is somebody you prospect before, or somebody new you're prospecting who you know. Listen, I'm a part of this new business and they're going to some amazing levels, and I want to hit this new rank. And I'm telling you, people are making a lot of money, but I want to be right up there, you know? And they say if you get 10 people involved, you can be able to hit this rank. And I don't want to hit this rank. So I'm introducing you to become a part of this business so that, you know, you can get this thing done. Everything is focused on you. And the person will be looking there like, okay. I literally did that, you know, folks. I did that in the past. You know, I was selling the person, oh, I want to hit a particular level. And at the end of it, the person, oh, so you want to hit that level. So that's what you want me to do. Just like that. And I was like, whoa, that's taken aback. Right? So it was all about me. You have to make it bigger than just you. Everything has to be bigger than you. It has to be all about that person, all about that movement, all about what you want to achieve. If you can attach it to the 90-day run, right? In 90 days, we're looking to help 100 people earn an extra $1,000 per month. You could definitely be a part of that if you decide to take a look, or may not. This may not be for you, but you won't know until you take a look. Also, who else do you know that would be interested in taking a look? Because that's all I'm asking you to do, to take a look. Hop onto a Zoom conference, take a look. At the end of the Zoom conference, we have a conversation. That's all. That's what you are supposed to do. Whether they buy, whether they sign, if they sign up, it's neither here nor there. If they buy a product, it's either here nor there. If they still know, it's either here nor there. All you are responsible for is to ensure that you invite as many people as possible, doing as many high value activity as possible. That's all that is required of you. If you're doing a high value activity and say 100 people sign up, it's cool. If you do the high value activity and nobody sign up, that's all right. all that you are required to do is these high value activities. Speak to minimum 30 people per day. No, within this next hour, going up to 6 o'clock, we're at 2 o'clock now, folks. We have just under 4 hours left, 2:19. And I know it's for people in other parts of the world, it's probably 3:19, right? So from now until that time, what is required of you is to speak to 10 people per hour. 10 people per hour. Can you guys do this? If you guys can do this, just type 10 in the chat box. All I want you guys to do is talk to 10 people per hour. Per hour. 10 people you'd have already sold the products to per hour. Right up until the call starts at 6. All right, Sir Hunter, you can do 15 people per hour. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get it done. Right? And I'm gonna be looking. Yesterday we had a stellar call. We had a lot of people show up. And I know I may have some people that was on the call yesterday on here now. I'm not sure. If you're a guest on the call as well yesterday, if you're here now, you can also indicate because I know I invited some guests. All right. So folks, let us go out there and let us just do what we have control over. What do you have control over? Talking to 10 people per hour for the next couple hours. That's all you have control over. That's all you'll do. Right? That's all you will do. So in noting that, you cannot sit down to explain the business to no one person. You cannot spend more than probably 5 minutes with one person. These are the rules. You can't spend more than 5 minutes with one person. Don't try to explain everything to them. All you're going to do is, so what is this about? You hear how smooth I sell it off. Will you be able to hop on the call? In a nutshell, this is what it is. That's it. A way to earn some extra money. In a nutshell. That's all. So when you come onto the call, you hear everything. Because people will drag you down the ladder. And you end up talking for 2 hours with one person. Before you know it, it's time for the call. All right, guys. So let's go out there and do this. I'm going to open the line now so that if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and ask your questions. I'm going to open the line. If you guys have any questions, if you have any queries, go ahead. Ask it right. Open your line real quick. Questions going once. You can open your line by yourself. Questions going twice. Questions, questions, questions. All right, so there are no questions. All right, with that said, let's get to work, folks. 6 o'clock. Let us have over 80 people on this call. I want 80 people on the call. At least 60 of them must be guests. All right, I'm committing to getting 20 people on the call today. Guys, look out. If you don't see 20 people, say invited by Keron, Matthias, you guys can flag me. I swear it. If you don't see 20 people on this call, all right, I'm going to drop the links in the groups. If you don't see 20 people on this call saying invited by Keron Matthias by later on, you guys can flag. I'm heading to it right now. All right? You guys keep me accountable. So this call is officially over. See you guys at 6.